What's going on, guys? So basically today what I'm going to be working on is actually helping you guys out developing a sponsorship proposal for different sponsors. I do want to let you guys know you guys can use this for any aspect, for any kind of sport. Mainly I'm going to be pertaining to drifting, but as I do with all my videos, I try to just keep things simple and in-depth for you guys. So I'm going to show you guys what I did for myself to gain the sponsors that I have now. My background with sponsorships, myself and a couple of guys on Z-Bruhz have actually played paintball for a while. Before that, I've never dealt with sponsorships. Dealing with paintball, basically I was 16 years old, I was not working, I was in high school, and paintball is an expensive sport just as drifting is, or just as any motorsport is in general. Going on from there, basically I couldn't pay for anything, so what I did is I reached out to one of the owners of the paintball field, and he owned about 3 or 4 teams, and he had a specific skill set that he was looking for a player. So what I did is I worked and worked and worked and worked and practiced, and until finally I went up to him, I was like, can I play against one of your teams? Can I show you what I can do? He let me do that. He saw how hard I worked because I was there week in and week out, trying my hardest, doing my best, and I finally got sponsored. You can't be given drive. You can't pick up drive. All you can do is have it deep down inside of you how bad you really want something. It goes back to the saying that when you were a kid, parents were like, you could do anything you set your mind to, that you put your heart into, whatever. That is very true with sponsors. Sponsors don't care. Typically, sponsors don't care about a person coming in saying, oh, I want you to sponsor me. You need to take the time and effort to get into a sponsorship. How I've been able to land sponsorships is I've been putting hours in footage for you guys on YouTube. I've been putting hours in on a special PowerPoint for sponsorship proposals. That's what I've been doing. That's probably the most simple way that you can actually do within the means of not being able to speak with someone in person. If you're able to speak with someone in person and show them the car that you have and show them like the drive to what you're going to be trying to do, that's huge. That, like I said, with me, I'm more of a personal person. So if I have someone in front of me, I'm going to be able to show them with all the enthusiasm and passion that I have for my car, my team, whatever. But most of the days now, how things work is that it's actually going into the technology realm. So people are busy. Time's money, right? So you can't be wasting people's time because they're gonna be losing money. So what you need to do is compile information about yourself, your vehicle, and what you're trying to do and what you're trying to get into a small platform. So here I'm going to show you guys exactly how to make a sponsorship proposal PowerPoint, and it's very simple, and it's going to make it easier for sponsors to see what you have and what you can do for them. So personality is a major factor in anything. So in life, in work, anything. If you can have the crappiest car on the planet, and as long as you're a good person and you come off as you're approachable, that you can talk to others, and you seem that like you have a great time doing what you do and what you love to do, then people are gonna see that, and that's gonna radiate, and people are gonna wanna come talk to you, wanna be your friend, etc. You gotta be willing to give and not get anything. That's just how the world works. Pay it forward, and things will happen. Things will come back to you as you pay it forward. So I would say take that into consideration for step 1. Really focus on your personality. Really use your personality to your advantage. 2, sponsors are going to check your background. You need to know what you've done in your past and what you can do in your future. What I try to do is I just try to better myself as a person. So I am currently volunteering with children with autism, teaching them how to play tennis. I've never played tennis in my life, but that's just something that I'm trying to just better myself and trying to give back to the community. And sponsors love that. Like, sponsors love that people who are invested in the community, because again, going to back to the personality thing, someone is always watching. So just remember that. So now before we get into the PowerPoint aspect of a sponsorship proposal, I would say the first thing that you need to do is come in contact with a company. So now, with my personality, I want to talk to someone in person. That's just how it is. It shows that you're enthusiastic. So what you can do is, if there's a contact number on the website or wherever that you're able to call them, I would say that would be the first thing. And then they would answer the phone. You'd say, can I talk to your GM? Can I talk to anybody that deals with sponsorships? That's what you want to do, is speak with that person. You don't want to say I want to speak with the owner, this and that, because they're doing a million things. They don't want to be bothered with sponsorship stuff. So just make sure you're doing your research. Make sure, like, if you can find someone in contact with a smaller company that is an owner, that'd be great. But you don't want to specifically get a hold of the owner, because they have a million things on their mind. They're doing totally different things. The sponsorship is the last thing that they kind of want to deal with. So you want to just speak with someone, just asking, who can I talk to, who can I talk with, or who can I send an email to that deals with sponsorships. That would be the first thing. So once you come in contact via the phone, via email, the main thing that you want to do is keep it short and sweet in an email message or a Facebook Messenger message, but don't say, will you sponsor me, period, send, that's it. Or can I be sponsored through you guys, period, send. That's not gonna work, guys. You need to be professional about things and understand that this is a business. So basically what I do is I say, hey, John Doe, my name's Jeremy, I'm from here, I'm this age, I really like what your company is about. So basically what I do is I do research before I actually look into the company and ask the company for anything. I see what their mission statement is about the company, and I use that in my first initial email. So I say, again, my name's Jeremy, I'm from here, I'm really intrigued with your company, and I really like what your mission is for this company, and I'd like to represent you. Is there any way that I could send you a sponsorship proposal in a professional form, and see if we can talk any deals out? And then if they respond, they could say yes, they could say no, they could say maybe, whatever. Always just say, okay, thank you for your time. I understand that time is of the essence. That's what I would do. I do that every single time, no matter who I talk to. And you guys need to know that you will get rejected. I've been rejected hundreds of times. You will be rejected. You cannot take rejection and just be like, oh, whatever, like, screw it, they don't need me, like, whatever, like, I don't need them, this thing. Nah, like, we do need them. We need them more than they need us. So what you need to do is, if you get a rejection, then that means you gotta work harder. Build a following, and then show them, bang, I talked to you last year with this, now I got this. I'll be able to help you guys out. And then go on from there. So again, just do research on the company, and then just be totally professional. Do not send a one-sentence statement saying, can I be sponsored by you guys, or I want to be sponsored by you guys. It's never gonna work. Never gonna work. The first thing you want to work on your PowerPoint now is your title page. Title page is key. Title page, you need to make very specific, but very simple right off the bat. So you could do something as simple as like sponsorship proposal 2018, like that fast. And then you could put above it or below it the company that you're trying to rep. It's that simple. So you just want something big and bold right in their face, like bang, like here we go, this is what we're getting into. The next step would be your contact information. So you want to give them your name, email address, location of like where you are out, like either overseas or in the US, wherever. You don't need to give them the specific address, but just give them, a whereabouts. Like if you're in Boston, Mass, or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, something like that. And then also you can always put your cell in. Mainly you're gonna be sending these proposals through email. So that's just how it works now. So I would say that'd be a great thing to have in contact, would be like using your phone or email address that you're checking every day. Now, the next slide that I would be talking about after your contact information is now you need to put your vehicle information. Okay, so they have you, all right? They have, I mean, if you wanted to, you could put like a little bio in there, just about yourself, like what you do like within the community, like just show kind of your personality, show who you are. But keep that real simple, like not even a full slide, maybe a half a slide, just real quick, bang. Then with the vehicle information, this is where you want to get in depth as possible, because if you're asking for a car company to sponsor a car, they want to know everything. They want to know in and out to the T, like the back of your hand of what your car is. So you want to start with make and model, the year, what type of car, what color. Put a big fat picture on there, like the best picture that you've taken or someone's taken of your car. Put it right on there and put all those demographics right on the side. And just let them know that like this is the car. Like you want it to be pristine. Like that's what I would say. Even if, like I said, you have a crappy car, take a sick picture of it and put it up. I'm telling you, that's what they want to see is right away. Picture, bang, your car. So after having that slide with your demographics and then that big picture of your car, the next slide should be a few pictures of the car that you're trying to get sponsored, or like the cars that you're trying to get sponsored if you're in a team. You want to have clean and clear pictures. You do not want a picture that is like a screenshot of something. You want it clean and clear so they can see everything. Even if there is a blemish, like they want to see it. So you need to take clean and clear pictures, make them big, make them bold, make them vibrant, make them stick out, because like I said, this is a representation of you and your car. So you don't want to waste people's time. You don't want your time wasted. Make it look good. So now after making your car look absolutely sick and showing off your car with the best pictures that you have, you're gonna wanna list your current modifications. So what you've done to the car. This could be anything. So like, I mean, it could be to a shift knob, it could be to a steering wheel, to wheels, to suspension, to injectors, you know what I mean? Like just whatever you've done to your car that you've touched, that's what you wanna put on there. That would be that one slide. You don't need any pictures because they're just looking for the information that what you've done. So that's what I would do. So current modifications, whatever you've done to the car. The next slide after that, you'd really want to focus on future modifications. So things that you're planning on doing, even if you don't have the money or you won't even have the money in 5 years, whatever you think that you're going to do to your car to make it sick, that's what you want to put down on that slide. Hopefully it should be more than your current modifications. If it's not, then it kind of shows that like you're kind of like meh about your build. So make your future modifications a lot, like the list a lot bigger than the current modifications, but don't make it 3 slides long. Fit it all on one slide, very visible, easy to read. That's another major thing, that you want to make all the typings easy to read. Pop right in the face, bang, oh, this is what you want to do, okay. You don't want to put little tiny readings so they're kind of like squinting and it's taking them forever to read. No, don't do that. So that's another little hint. After you do all that, after you list your modifications, the next thing that you want to work on is your social media. So you want to put your social media up. If you have a YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, whatever your following is, they want to know, because basically those are going to be the first people seeing everything that you post. That's what they're going to like. So I would say try to dabble in everything. So dabble in Twitter, dabble in Instagram, dabble in Facebook, dabble in whatever. But you just want to make sure that your image is positive within these social networks. So you could list, basically what I did is I listed my YouTube account, the reason why I created YouTube, what my mission is for my YouTube, and then the analytics for YouTube. So the analytics saying like my growth in the past 28 days, anything from views to likes to comments, anything, and how many subscribers I have. And then the next thing I did was Instagram. So my Instagram following, I did, I put like my profile page from the website. If you actually type in Instagram.com on your computer, I took a screenshot, cut it down, bang, put it right there, right in their face. They see how many followers I have, how many posts I have, this and that. And then I put analytics again on the side of that picture on the next slide after the YouTube. And I put how many followers I have, the posts, when it was created, things like that, so they have a background on my Instagram. The Facebook following is not that big because I don't really promote on Facebook. So all I did was I took a screenshot of my Facebook page of Z-Bruhz and put it on there, and I didn't put any of the following or anything like that. I just didn't put any analytics. I just showed a Facebook page that we have a Facebook page, which I'm gonna be working on. But going on from there, you wanna have all those, you wanna have all that information ready, set, ready to go. Again, this is what I mean by preparation, as I said before, and being ready for these sponsors, because they wanna see how much time and effort you're actually putting into this stuff. So another huge thing that we need to work on. After getting all that done, you have your plans for exposure. So now your plans for exposure slide can be anything. My thing is I've been getting better with my editing, so I made little commercials. So for my YouTube, I'm gonna put it on the front of my YouTube picture, or in front of my video that I'm gonna be posting up, a little commercial of their company, just saying like you guys seen it before in my previous videos, Z-Bruhz. Powered by 7K wheels, Z-Bruhz powered by blah 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 company. So that's what you kind of want to do. That's why I'm telling you guys to get into the video editing kind of, so you can make a commercial, because like I said, videos speak 1,000 words. If a company sees a commercial of their company that they haven't even made a commercial yet for, they're gonna be like, wow, okay, this is crazy, like this is sick. So that's huge. And then just how you're gonna be able to show their company, again, for the plans for exposure. So what's your local car scene like? So if there's 2 meets a week, are you gonna go to you're gonna say that you're gonna go to those 2 meets, you're gonna show off their product, you're gonna wear their product as a shirt, a hat, like whatever. Like, you want to represent them as much as possible. And then like leaning into that, if you're telling them that you want t-shirts, you want hats, you want to wear their company, that's the stuff that you get for free. Then that makes you look sick. Like, that makes you look legit, that you're getting sponsored by a sick company wearing their gear. So just keep that in mind. So after, like I said, my slide, how I kind of put it was I put my plans for exposure on the side, and then I put a big fat video link. You can upload a video to PowerPoint and it will play in your presentation when you email it out. So I just made a big fat block that they had to click on. It says click here to make sure that they click on it, and it shows that commercial. After all that, your next slide would be your product of interest. Like, you need to do, again, your research of what they have and what you want. You can't just hit up any company and be like, oh, can you sponsor me? Like, you need to know about them. So mainly I say stuff, minimal stuff that that they can hand out for free, like decals to put on your car, which you can put that in your plans for exposure, saying, I want to rep your name on my car. T-shirts, again, like hats, banners, and then, like I said, for most car companies, they have parts, so like you want to name out the parts. And then you want to basically like make like a little side box, just saying like anything that would help promote your company. That's what you would want to say. Because that's still, like I said, every slide should show that like you're trying to represent them more than you're trying to get free stuff. And then the last thing that I typically put up at the end of my slideshows, at the end of my PowerPoint, was an agreement. Just some bullet points, nice and big, just saying like what I would do and what I wouldn't do. So it's kind of referring back to the plans of exposure, like what you're gonna do for the company. This would be just basically be saying like, I'm gonna represent your company in a positive way, either online and offline. I'm gonna show off all the products to any event that I go to. I'm only gonna speak about greatness with the company. You're never gonna disclose any information from the sponsorships that you get. That is strictly between you and the business. So after your PowerPoint's all set up, basically you already contacted the owner, or the person that you're in contact with about sponsorships, and then you send that in and you say, here's my sponsorship proposal for this year. Thank you for your time and patience. I really appreciate you taking the time out to look over this. I'm looking forward to hear from you soon. So that leaves it doesn't leave like a open-ended question. It's like you will hear back from them, either if it's positive or negative. And like I said before, you can't be scared if it's negative. if you're gonna get rejected. Greatness comes from rejection, because you're gonna strive and you're gonna work harder for the next one. And even if I'm still working on sponsorships that I asked for last year when I first started drifting, when I had no following, and I just re-up my proposal to them, and now they're actually taking it in consideration, and they're actually like going back and forth with me right now. So you can never give up. Like rejection is everywhere. I mean, we've all been rejected in high school or middle school, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it is. So just don't be scared of rejection. Like, that coming from me to you guys. Like I said, I do care about you guys. That's why I'm throwing this up here. Like, I'm trying to get you guys going just like me, because I want everybody to be prosperous. I'm not that type of person that just sits there and I'm like, oh, I'm doing me, I don't care about you guys. Like, nah, it's not that. So I really do, I'm trying to help you guys out to be able to get where you want for either cheaper, for free, or whatever that's gonna help you guys out. And that's all I'm trying to do. So going on from there, guys, like I said, if you follow these steps and really take your time, it took me about, I would say 6 to 8 hours, not in a row, but 6 to 8 hours on a PowerPoint presentation that was professional. I even practiced, I even sent it to people that don't even know about sponsorships, like that, like just no one even in the car scene or anything. And I was just like, can you guys look this over and tell me what you think about it? And like, that's the best way where you're gonna get constructive criticism. And you need to take that, feed off it, use their opinions, and then make it your own. So I'm telling you right now, that's another huge step that I would tell you guys to do, is reach out, have people look at it, see what you can do. Going on from there, just keep it simple, guys. Keep it simple, keep it clean. It's gonna help you guys out in the long run, I promise you. Hopefully this helps you guys out. You know what I mean? Gives you a little bit of background on sponsorships and what and what not to do. Leave a comment below, tell me how I did, tell me what you guys want to know more of. I'll respond right away. Like I said, I know to the T of the numbers of subscribers that I get, that I lose everything. I am very, very driven in this field, and I notice. So if you guys leave a comment, I will answer right away. And like I said, I hope this helps you guys. I really do. And going on from there, we do have decals for sale. As you can see, tons of different styles. Hit us up on Instagram, Facebook, anything, even in the comments below. It's definitely going to be appreciative of that. Pretty soon we're going to be working on shirts, so get ready for that also. And yeah, so like I said, just keep it simple, guys. You know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.